Here's every Fallout Easter egg I found through the midway point of Season 2. Let's break it down. At the very beginning of Episode 1, we can see the series logo actually appear on the screen of a securitron. In the scene where Mr. House is at the bar, Mr. House actually references an H&H nail gun.
So you must use the H&H nail gun.
Which is a weapon we can actually use in a lot of the games. Next, we catch up with Lucy and Ghoul in Novak, a town found in New Vegas, along with Dinky the T-Rex towering over the town. Lucy even sits inside of Dinky itself, mirroring Boone's old sniper position from New Vegas. All while this is happening, Big Iron by Marty Robbins is playing in the background. Through the town of our free, rode a stranger one fine day. One of the most iconic songs from New Vegas radio. As Ghoul and Lucy head towards New Vegas, they pass the Starlight Drive-In, a very well-known location in the games, and we can see a sign for Cooper Howard's old movie, A Man and His Dog, where we can find this exact poster featuring Cooper's movies in Fallout 76. During Cooper's flashback, a Vault-Tec salesman appears, almost identical to the one in Fallout 4's opening.
You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you.
During Reg's Products of Inbreeding therapy meeting, It's All Over But the Crying by the Ink Spots plays, another classic song from the franchise. Lucy enters this vault, which we find out is actually Vault 24, a cut vault that was supposed to be featured in New Vegas. The only thing that wasn't cut was the Vault 24 jumpsuit, which you can obtain through console commands in New Vegas. Finally, in the end credits, we can see the El Diablo roller coaster in the background, the Bison Steve Hotel, the Mojave Express, and the Vicky and Vance Casino. In Episode 2, in the opening shot, we can see a Brahmin entering Shady Sands, followed by an NCR soldier, quoting the legendary line,
"Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter."
A possible subtle nod to the Crimson Caravan. In Shady Sands, when Maximus's father unveils the nuke, it's actually a Mark 28 nuke, similar to the ones found in Fallout 4. In the Area 51 warehouse scenes, we can get a lot of DLC Easter eggs from here, like the shock baton found from Fallout 3, plasma grenades, the cryolator, which is found in Fallout 4 and Fallout 76, and even a frozen Zetan alien hidden in this fridge. And during all of this, we can hear Lazy Day Blues playing in the background, another New Vegas radio pull. Lucy and Ghoul run into a couple Legionnaire slaves, which we can tell by their slave outfits matching similar to the ones in the games. In this scene, we can hear Accentuate the Positive playing in the background, which we can find in Diamond City Radio in Fallout 4. At this scene in the hospital with the slaves, we can see a rad scorpion directly from the games attack Lucy and the Ghoul. Episode 3 opens in the Sunset Sarsaparilla factory, covered in caps, crates, and bottles that look exactly like the ones in the game. Another possible small nod found here is Chain Gang by Sam Cooke playing in the background, which is a possible nod to the Powder Gangers, whose leader's name is also Sam Cooke. Here in this scene, Lucy is crucified, just like how Kazar's victims are hung in the games, leading to their camps. Cooper travels to Camp Golf, the NCR headquarters in New Vegas, where he runs into Victor, one of House's Securitrons we run into at the very beginning of New Vegas in Good Springs. In the next scene, Victor says this.
Oh, he had plans, all right, but he needed that cold fusion doodad from before the war. Didn't you have something to do with all that?
Which could be a nod to the Platinum Chip, a big part in the New Vegas games. When in the Venti Bird, we can see a map just like the one we would see in-game on our Pip-Boy. And as the shot pans out, we can see what looks like to be the Helios 1 power plant from New Vegas, which we know houses the Archimedes laser defense system in the New Vegas games. When Harkness and Maximus arrive at the factory, we can see Securitrons with a soldier's face on them. This shows when a Securitron is in their Mark II upgrade, and it could imply that the house ending of New Vegas is canon. In the factory, Harkness brings out the Super Sledge in its full glory, which eventually bonks him in the head when Maximus cooks him. In this shot of the end credits, we can see a couple of rad roaches running around in the background. At the beginning of the episode during the prologue, we can see some T-45 armor, and then catch a glimpse of a deathclaw, just like the ones found in the games. They finally make it to New Vegas, where on the outside of the gate, we see the Kings Gollified, which is a group of Elvis Presley impersonators found in New Vegas. In this scene, Lucy actually shoots the Kings' main leader, who was always a pretty good guy in the games.
The Kings are about an idea, you see, where every man is free to follow his own path, do his own thing,
When Lucy is recovering at the NCR camp, she has started on a buff out drip, and because of this, she becomes addicted. Addiction is a group of negative effects acquired from repeated substance use in the Fallout series. When Norm finally makes it out of the vault, we can see a Blamco mac and cheese logo on the side of this truck. On the outside of New Vegas, the securitrons are destroyed, but in the games, they're up and running and will only let you through if you have a certain amount of wealth. When Maximus fires his gun, we see the laser pistol for the first time in action. In this wide shot of New Vegas, we can see a bunch of familiar faces like Vault 21, the Lucky 38, and Gamora and Tops. The Ultralux is also there. In this final shot, we finally get the full reveal of the Deathclaw in all his glory. And in the episode 4 end credits, we can see Camp McCarran, which is home to the NCR military base in New Vegas. It's found just south of New Vegas in the games. In the background of the credits, we can hear He's a Demon, He's a Devil, He's a Doll by Betty Houghton, which also played in Fallout 4. And that's all the ones I've found so far. Comment down below if I've missed any or which one was your favorite one. Like the video if you discovered a new one, and I'll catch you guys later.